The final fall of the old system and the July 17, 2025 update. Hello dear subscriber, colleagues and faithful friends on this journey. Here we go. The news sent by the restored republic via GCR by Terrazets in a more personal way, and this time we're not talking about predictions, but about actions. What we are witnessing is the silent end of a global system based on debt, manipulation, and false guarantees. And at the same time, the birth of a new financial structure, based on sovereignty, traceability, and justice. In the next few minutes, you will understand why today, July 17, 2025, is a watershed moment for humanity. And if you stay until the end, you will receive confirmation of what many already feel. Change is no longer a promise, it is reality. Behind the scenes, since July 6th, the quantum financial system was already online, operating securely, accurately, and recording every gold-backed transaction. On the 7th, the U.S. Treasury and the Department of Defense authorized the final payments of the global currency reset. On the 11th, the old Fedwire FAIM system was shut down. On the 13th, the ISO 20022 standard went into effect worldwide. And on Monday, July 14th, at 8:33 p.m., the so-called Operation Chrysalis began. A silent recalibration of monetary values was carried out. Banks went into read-only mode. Quantum nodes took over. And any system that didn't respond within 11 milliseconds was frozen. On Tuesday, July 15th, came the signal everyone was waiting for. The Emergency Broadcast System, EBS, was activated. At the same time, the Earth's vibrational frequency shifted from 60 Hz to 432 Hz. The entire planet now resonates in harmony with a new cycle. Rescue centers have opened. Quantum phones have begun to be distributed. Secure digital wallets, biologically linked to the user, are now accessible through Starlink terminals. And this Thursday, July 17th, the world's eyes are on what is expected to be the silent announcement of the new American Republic, accompanied by the global launch of the currency reset. Tomorrow, July 18th, the revalued currencies will become public. Fiat currency collapses. Energy, food, and consumer goods prices begin to adjust in real time, reflecting the new standard. And in this scenario, GESARA officially kicks in. Global debt begins to be erased. Central banks are absorbed. Wealth held by elites is returned to the population. And ethical decentralized banking systems are beginning to operate, controlled by patriots, not lobbies. Alternative newspapers are already talking about monthly payments of $5,000 for retirees, the definitive cancellation of the IRS, and a veritable currency war between the old system and the new BRICS assets, such as the Iraqi dinar and the Vietnamese dong. Sources linked to Trump and the military alliance guarantee, the plan is in its final phase. The payment structure in 3 groups, seniors, adults, youth, is already established. You're not hearing this by chance. You were prepared. Maybe you didn't understand every detail every day. But something in your heart always knew this day would come. The traditional media won't warn you. The headlines won't be broadcast on national television. But the change is already happening. And you are part of it. Now I want to thank you for being here, for choosing truth over comfort. Share this content. Share this information. Be part of those who shine, not those who hide. Because the new era has already begun. And you are one of those who are helping to build it.